Alright, this is my collection showcase for 2024 on No Game, Only Collect. Just gonna do some wide shots first before we dive into the more in-depth look at things. Don't look at my kitchen though, please. So, you'll notice it's a lot smaller than my previous game room, if you've been paying attention. Yeah, so I kind of have to move this couch back anytime I want to do like motion gaming, things like that. Guess we'll start at the consoles here. Let's start here. So I don't know, pretty trashy 55-inch television that I hook my N64 up to in all my older games. No CRTs in this house. These are my consoles here. You'll notice I don't have a PS5 yet. Don't know if that's gonna happen anytime soon. I'm like super on the fence about it. I really want a special edition one, and I missed out on the Spider-Man one. So who knows what'll happen? Maybe I'll get really hyped up for Final Fantasy 7, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh my god, I can't. I need light here. Let's get some more light. So this is my Kingdom Hearts PS4 Pro. I love it. Yeah, collector's edition consoles are definitely a thing for me. Jungle Green N64. Green is my favorite color, so that'd be why I picked that. And then we've got the Smash Bros. Switch. Beautiful. My Wii U, which is actually a Zelda Wind Waker edition. We'll see the gamepad in a sec here. And then we've got my Tales of Exilia PS3. And yeah, this thing is just too amazing. Love this thing. Even though I'm more of a fan of the PS3 Fat, this thing's just too awesome. So, oh my god, my fingers are in the way. Regular Xbox 360, because honestly the thing doesn't matter that much to me, but we've got a Crystal Xbox original, regular PS2, some mini consoles, GameCube with the Game Boy adapter, and a Wii. Alright. So there's the Wii U gamepad. And I didn't really want to show off my desktop, so you get to see my little MapleStory character there instead. 3 screens. Mainly put this one up just to play on my DS emulator. Yeah, because I don't know if you look over here, I've been playing Pokemon Diamond and Pearl on emulator because I prefer to use a larger screen. And then I guess we'll just zoom out real quick. So this is the desk. Just got my PC right there. It's getting a little outdated now. It's still running the 1080 Ti, but it's still perfectly running everything that I want. Just got a little drawer down here for memory cards and a couple adapters like that. There's my what are they called? Wavebird adapters, and then yeah, an action replay, or I think that's a power saves actually, but I do have action replays. Yeah, we've got some Game Boy games here as well as N64. This is like all of my N64 collection basically, and I'm really happy with this. It doesn't really show up on camera well, but my sister got this for me for Christmas, and it's a Mario light, but for some reason, like when you press the button to turn it on, it makes noise, but it's always random. So I really enjoy having this thing because like while I'm working, if I start to like lose focus or something or zoning out for some reason, because the noise, like the sound is random that it makes, it like brings my attention back to focus. Anyway, spending way too long on that. Got some Ease collector's editions here, as well as a couple other collector's edition boxes. Got Streets of Rage 4 in the back. Pretty hard to see. There we go. There. Bring in the light. And then we've got Trails of Cold Steel, 1 to 4, Trails into Reverie, and the Zero and Azure duology. Little Renee figure right there. And then this whole top part, there's just so many things here. These are all my Game Boy Advance SPs. Pokemon Black and White, DSi, Pokemon X and Y 3DS, Zelda New 3DS XL, Zelda regular 3DS, and that is a 20th anniversary Game Boy Micro, I think. I think it's the 20th. Pretty sure that's what that was. PSP Go. I don't think we can use that anymore, but I have it. The Vita that I still own, I got rid of the 2nd gen one. And one of each PSP, so 2000, 1000, 3000, and that's the Monster Hunter one, so got some nice designs on the back. And it's got the scoops like the 1000 does, but it's got the 3000 screen, so it's really nice. We've got Spyro holding that up. And yeah, oh yeah, then there's that 25th anniversary DSi. That's the Neo Geo Pocket, which I still haven't really played too much of yet. The PSP, DS Lite. And oh man, dude, I guess this is where we go up top. I've got these floating shelves up here with just like so many collector's editions. And yeah, Fangamer just makes the best stuff. These are amazing. Got those in the corner there. We're going on to Tails stuff. Just kind of showing up there. Those Japanese N64 games just have like amazing box art. Alright. I'm just swinging the camera around everywhere. Okay, now we've got this shelf. This just has like statues and figures, and it's awesome. So Spyro is, I guess now it'd be my 4th favorite game franchise. But yeah, I love Spyro. It's amazing. Had to get these statues from First 4 Figures. They're awesome. And we've got the PS1 games in the back. Final Fantasy VII. So we've got Cloud in his Advent Children outfit, and the remake Tifa figure. And we've got the Crisis Core game, Final Fantasy VII, the remake, and then the Advent Children on PSP. Sorry if you can hear my feet squeaking. This floor is ancient. Actually, this whole house is just super old. Dark Souls figures. So, the 2 on the sides are Banpresto figures, but I still think they look really good, especially because they were like under $50, so pretty awesome. Then the middle one is from the Dark Souls 2 Collector's Edition. And we've got Dark Souls 3. I was unable to get the Collector's Edition of this. It was like impossible for me to find, but I managed to get the Dark Souls 2 one, Dark Souls 1 tin there, and the Demon Souls Deluxe Edition there. I got so lucky finding that. That was $10. Found that on Kijiji for $10. It was amazing. And the Demon Souls copy that came in it was actually still sealed. So that's crazy. I guess now we'll just move on to these. So these are glass cases, or detolfs, IKEA detolfs. And yeah, they're just filled with figures and goodies. So I guess we'll just start with Tales. Tales of Exilia is definitely my favorite. Well, yeah, Tales of Exilia 1 is my favorite Tales game. 2 is amazing too, but yeah, the first one's really good. And then so we've got the figures there. We've got some Tales of Symphonia figures, 1 and 2, as well as the pocket watch from Tales of Exilia 2. The steelbooks as well. Right below that, we've got Tales of Zestiria figures, as well as Tales of Arise. And Tales of Arise, if you have played Tales games and you haven't tried Tales of Arise, I would definitely give it a shot. Like, even if you didn't like the other Tales games, because it's so much more modernized that it doesn't feel like a Tales game, to me anyway. and we've got the special edition controller there. I had to get this when I got the console. They don't actually come together. The console special edition actually just comes with a regular black controller. And we got Rolo right there. So, yeah, you got to get that separately because the console's for Tales of Exilia 1, this is for Tales of Exilia 2, and you actually get another game right there. You can see that in the back of the box, which I probably won't ever open because I already have, like, an English copy, so whatever. Okay, so here's where we get to my favorite franchise. I mean, we already looked at the Cold Steel games, but yeah. Can I focus, please? Please? Yes. Okay. So, Trails of Cold Steel. Again, we've got the figures. I'm waiting for the Trails in the Sky figures to come out. I'm so excited because that is my favorite game of all time. And there's the premium edition on PSP right there. And we've got some acrylic standees with some steelbooks in the back too. Very pretty. Next, we'll look at some Persona figures. And we've got you with Izanagi there. That we don't have the other one over there because someone who will not be named completely wrecked it for me, so I'm super sad about that. We've got the mask from Persona 5, and we've just got some PSP and PS2 games sitting back there. I do have the Persona 3 portable on PSP as well, but you know, I've already got the PS2 game there, so why put it up there? Next, little Pokemon shrine here. So, Gold and Silver, my favorite Pokemon games of all time, and then Heart Gold and Soul Silver as well, which, you know, people say are way better, but I don't know. I think I'm just have nostalgia glasses on, but whatever. Some sweet Pokemon Game Boys, and just the other Game Boy games that I don't have boxed. Just sitting in the middle there. Ni no Kuni stuff. I didn't really know what to put into this area, so kind of just, you know, left that there because I had it. I actually got the collector's edition of Ni no Kuni 2 for like $30, so okay, this is really nice. So Paper Mario and Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, two of my favorite series of all time. Legend of Dragoon was my favorite game until I tried Trails in 2018, I want to say. But yeah, before that it was my number one. So love games with action commands, with like turn-based action command combat. It's wonderful. So yeah, I'm super hyped for the Thousand Year Door remake. Anyway, I feel like I'm spending way too much time on stuff. I just keep talking. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at the top shelf here. Xenoblade Chronicles, Metroid Dread. I still need to finish Breath of the Wild, so I haven't even opened that yet. Bug Fables, I'm super hyped to play that too. Got some steelbooks, so these are just kind of magnetically held to the wall by this little tool holder here, you know, that you put screwdrivers on your wall with. Yeah, I just put steelbooks on it instead. So, just take a look at some of those there real quick. Got your candy from the mushrooms, and then this is a weed grinder, but, you know, friend gave it to me, so I'm gonna keep it around. It's kind of cool. We've got some 3DS games, DS games. I'm shaking so much. I'm sorry, guys. I'm literally shaking right now. So I can't focus the camera. Okay. Let's go into PS1. Can never have too many PS1 games. See, like, there's so many games I could just fit right there in that spot. You know, I feel like I'm going too slow. I can always post pictures too, so whatever. Neo Geo Pocket games, I have 4 of them. And then there's a Drill Dozer Complete, whatever. My tiny Vita collection that probably won't grow any bigger than this ever. Some soundtracks, and there's a Game Boy player disc. All right, let's just go to PS4 games. And these, you know, you've all seen PS4 games, so these don't really matter. We can just like kind of, woo. Who cares? Nobody cares. Oh, PSP, look. Hey, there's Persona and Manakamiya. That's neat. And the Legend of Heroes games. Oh shoot, I need to pay attention where I'm pointing this thing. Switch games. No one cares about the Wall of Red because it's so boring to look at. Please, like, I don't know. Some people like the uniform spines, like PAL games, but I prefer colored spines. Like, see, PS3. It's just so diverse. I love looking at this shelf. Everything's just so different. I think PS3 is the system that I have the most games for as well. It's debatable. Like, I love the PS3 as a console, but I think I like the PS1 library the most. There's PS2 stuff. Oh shoot, I haven't even gone to my other cabinet yet that's behind us. I kind of just glanced over it. There's some Wii stuff. More Wii stuff, GameCube, Xbox 360. I don't have a lot for that because, again, I just kind of get all the non-exclusive stuff on PS3. Xbox, I love the original Xbox. I feel like the original Xbox was an amazing console, and then every Xbox that came after that was just kind of meh, comparatively. This is all just a bunch of junk at the bottom. We don't even need to look at that. This is stuff that, like, I either need to get rid of or something. I don't even like it. Okay, this cabinet here. This is the stuff that the figures were on. Let's see here. So, we got some lights in there, courtesy of my friend. She loves doing RGB lighting and LEDs on, like, everything. And so I was like, do that to my cabinet here. See, can I turn this off? Yes. Okay. So, oh yeah, they got sliding doors too. You just slide. So this has a lot of games that I'm a fan of, and just some series that I felt would go together. Like, I don't like Final Fantasy 13 that much, but it just kind of felt like it went with the theme. I don't sort games in alphabetical order or anything. I sort them by, like, how do I say this? It's like, I do it like, I usually put series together regardless of what their names are, and then games that I think just kind of go together. Like, for example, you saw the Paper Mario and Legend of Dragoon games together. Those don't really have anything to do with each other except for the fact that, they have action commands in them, and I mean that they're my favorite, but yeah, like, it doesn't really make sense to anyone else except for me. So yeah, that's a thing. GameCube, Wii stuff. More Wii, Wii U, tiny bit of 360 and regular Xbox, and on the bottom, this is where I used to keep my game guides, but I felt like it was getting too full down here, and yeah, I just decided to put the game guides in a different spot because I didn't have any space to put any of these limited editions things anywhere else. So they took this spot, and now the guides are in a different place. So let's go find it. Because I think I've shown you everything here. Oh, why am I showing you, like, nothing? Let's go upstairs. Okay. So we're gonna open this door. And this is, like, basically the theme of this room is we got the spares in here. So, anything that I couldn't fit into the main room kind of just overflowed into this area. So, you know, these are all like a bunch of empty boxes of just things that I set up around the area. Here's my PSVR. There's a collector's edition down here for Summon Night 6. And The reason why it's not really showing anything is because it's kind of part of that box. It's weird. It has like wrapping and everything that's like inside of that box. So you can't really display the outside properly unless you fully open it, and I haven't done that yet. Guitar Hero Guitars! PS2 for the win! Let's turn that lighting on. This is my Pokemon Emerald banner that I wish I could have put on my staircase, but unfortunately, the railing is on one side, and I can't really put it over the railing because, you know, safety reasons. I want to be able to climb the stairs when I'm drunk, you know? So, got that, just some console boxes up top. Some really creepy looking Kingdom Hearts figures that were like $30 from Diamond Toys. Taiko Drum Master set, the OG version. Cruel King, I still haven't played that yet, but the first game is really good. Tokyo Xanadu came with Blade, that was cool. Tales of Arise Collector's Edition, Ni no Kuni 2 box. And here's my other fantastic N64. I do prefer the green one, but I had this one as a kid too, and I ended up trading it to my friend, and then he ended up selling it off instead of trading it back to me. I told him I'd buy it back, but he just didn't do that, so I was kind of upset, and I'm like, I want to get my nostalgic console back, so I bought a new one. Halo Xbox 360, a couple more GameCubes, there's some Wavebird controllers, some bongos, and Halo Reach statue. I got that for free. Yeah. I don't know. There's nothing else to say besides that. Just a couple more consoles. So I have a ton of consoles because you'll see here there's like a ton of PS3 consoles too. And those Wii boxes too. Those are full of Wiis. Yeah, there's an electronic recycle depot where I live, and so they sell me consoles like this for like $10 each, and if I don't take them, they just go into the garbage basically. So I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna keep these, and you know, I fix them up and give them to friends and family, usually at Christmas and stuff. Here's a Sega Genesis. That was $5 at the electronic recycle. I also found this for $2, the Dreamcast as well. Not the controller. The controller and the VMU I had to buy separately. But yeah, I got the Dreamcast console and a Saturn, which I ended up getting rid of. They were $2 each at the electronic recycle. And here is a PS1. This was the first console I ever got myself. Yeah, a lot of memories with that one. And then we've got, which one's the 60 and which one's the 80? Okay. So this one's the 80 here, and this one's the 60. And yeah, these are my favorite models of PS3 for sure. I'm just afraid to use the 60 because it is self-destructive. Just got some posters. I think I already showed you these. And this is like one of my favorite post-hardcore albums, or just music albums in general. I got another LED, where this is like a neon sign of the controller, but the buttons are backwards. Got that from my friend who did my LEDs in my cabinet for my birthday. Yeah. The lamp. This is a little workshop with tools and junk in it. I don't know. Just a bunch of junk in here. Not really interesting. And, oh geez, I forgot to show off. So down in the other room, I actually have another one of these that holds more controllers, but yeah, this is just like a shoe holder, I think it's supposed to be. And you just hang them on your wall and I just put controllers in it. Yeah, I actually have another one downstairs for my main controllers. This is just, you know, spares. Anyway, let's go into the last room. I don't usually show people this. This is my bedroom, so I won't spend too much time in here. Yeah, we don't even need to look at that. Yeah, Venom poster. I finally got this in a poster. This Paper Mario, 1,000-Year Door poster. This is the cheapest poster frame I've ever seen. This you just pull off the frame, like the edges, in 4 pieces and put the thing in. It's terrible. Then there's this shelf. I don't know, I just kind of filled it with junk. Well, it's not junk, but like stuff that I couldn't fit in other places. So these 3 DVD box sets are actually pretty insane in what they're worth, because they're from a publisher called Geneon, and they went out of business. And these 2, anyway, the publishing rights never got carried over to anyone else. So I think Chobits did, but these 2 are unavailable on any other way besides these DVDs. So yeah, pretty pricey. This is, yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Just random things. Yeah, that's a Diablo art book that I got for free. Pokemon binder with cards in it. These are my game guides, and I've amassed quite a huge collection over the years. I think my favorite ones are my gold and silver guide, and oh geez, I really like the Super Mario 64 one, and Tales of Destiny 2, that one's pretty cool. And then we've got some Nintendo Force, and there's a couple Nintendo Power and a couple Beckett magazines there. But yeah, Nintendo Force has been pretty wicked, picking up the slack of Nintendo Power after they kicked the bucket. More art books and strategy guides. Chronicles 2. That's like a little that's a Destiny strategy guide down there. Okay, last thing to show off. It is my Pokemon card shrine. So yeah, just set this up recently. This was not at my old house at all. Really. Put everything in one-touch magnet holders. So we've got those guys there. We've got the plushies, Umbreon and Espeon. I love Pokemon Colosseum. I don't care what people say. It's an amazing game. People are just too hard on it these days. I don't get why. And we've just got some light displays down here. Let a plush, some pins. That Giratina was a pre-order bonus for pre-ordering Pokemon Platinum. I was supposed to get the Heart Gold and Soul Silver ones, but EB Games ran out at the time, and they were like, oh, pick it up with a Nintendo, and Nintendo was like, you're Canadian, we don't care about you. So yeah, I guess the last thing is this case here. So we're actually gonna open this, because that glass has like so much glare. Let's just see, it's got little clasps right there. Oh, it's still really glary. Oh my god. But yeah, we've got some old school stuff and some more newer stuff. That's a tag team there. So if you haven't noticed, Umbreon is my favorite Pokemon. Definitely my number 1. I love the evolution cards too. The Delta species ones are just some of my favorites for sure. Got Eevee there. Umbreon. Charizard. Used to be a Charizard simp. I mean, I still love Charizard, but Legendary Collection Charmander, that one's pretty sweet. And just some alternate art ones on the bottom. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to show, so thanks for watching. And we made it under half an hour. Congratulations! Alright, bye-bye.